Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. And his first pass falls incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to 50. Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
On the set.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go.
Running with Walker again. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. It's caught by Elijah Royal. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps shoot the rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets hit, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hot 70.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he's got it in close. And he's brought down at the line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
18 Rattler. Go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. In his 11th year, still knocking them through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and you got 3 on that scoreboard.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, team. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Hey, team. Nike Texans.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Hey, team. What's up? Hey, uno.
From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Oh, man. Tony.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And not a bad place for them to start. Up past the 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Crackle 80. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, and they go right back to him. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings
up 2nd and 11.
From the gun, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Walker gets the pitch. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. We're 3-1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. First down, Stroud. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
18, that's it.
Now we're on the draw with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Be left. 18, that's it.
Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Running back sent in motion. Stroud now on 3rd. But fortune on the Texans side. What their guys got to it, they're going to keep the football. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Cougar 19. Check smash.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Tag. Buckle up. 70 Timberwolves.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gets everything he has under this throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and long. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's hit.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Out the tonight. 18. 19 Texans.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And on 1st down, no place to go here. And they're going to take him out about a yard behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
4. 18. Let's hit.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Out 18. Let's hit.
From the gun, Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go! Let's go!
Drive begins with a walk and run. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Get it! Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle! Viking 18! Hey, check!
Bill Rowe from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go! Cowboy 80! Mustang 19!
Now they'll throw out of the gun. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw here from Milroe. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
7,
Jen
can't
at
do
the
it. Let's go.
28-yard line.
Viking, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And now they face second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now from the gun. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Myers' kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. And the man is there to knock that away.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. Stroud completes it downfield to Kirk. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. His running back hauls it in deep right. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, in-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Ready?
Go play action here. It's Milrow. And this throw's knocked away. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up.
70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That one is caught. Bolton has it. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Walker on 1st down. This is going to take him off and across midfield at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
70 Ranger, 70 Lions. Drag him 60.
Milrow with it on 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Let's call. Here's that sharpening. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At 18. That's it.
From the 38. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
At 18. What's up?
Stroud now on 3rd. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
On the quick, right?
Looking to throw, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down.
Here we go. At 18. What's up?
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. On the move into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Out the strike. At 18. What's up?
Here's Chubb. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Oh, right.
Quick slit complete. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. 70. 70. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Off the play fake. Milrow. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks trim the deficit down to 5. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Love a swap.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the guts.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18. Let's go.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
It's away and not a great kick, angling right toward the sideline. So this one not hit the way he wanted there. They're going to say it went out short of the 40. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Vikings.
Walker now from the gun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Milrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It's such a good job of not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run, add on to that catch.
Ready?
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, go!
Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolves! Steady!
Running for it, it's Walker. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Go to him again. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stuffed at the 3. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
18, Pioneer! Trap 60, trap 60!
Looking to throw. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th-quarter lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined 3-step. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail that would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here we go. 18.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Will finding his back. Mixon. And he's tackled for no gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
And the Seahawks with a dime look defensively. 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Setting up to pass. Into the hands of Schultz. He has room past the 25. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here, and goal to go.
19 Texans.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes second and 10.
Here we go.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
All right.
Mixon on third and goal. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. This from just 23 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So the Texans come away with their own win. And it took everybody at the end.